What up, everybody? I hope you're feeling good, feeling great. Welcome back to another cloudy, humid, amazing day here in Taipei, Taiwan. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen me eat a lot of food, but you've never seen me cook anything. Well, that's all about to change today. I'm about to meet up with one of Taiwan's most exciting chefs. She is gonna take me on a culinary tour of the Shidong market right here. We're gonna pick out some ingredients and then she's gonna bring me back to her laboratory and we are going to have a cooking class. I don't know what dishes we're gonna cook. I don't know what dishes we're gonna eat. Everybody say what up. This is IVY CHEN.
Hello, good morning. Ivy from Taipei.
What are we gonna get into today, Ivy?
Okay, I'm going to show Brent our traditional breakfast. So just in the neighborhood, I live in this area, and behind us, this is a traditional market.
Shidong market, right?
Shidong, yeah.
Shidong.
So later we are going to shop and buy some produce for our cooking class today.
Oh.
But first of all, we need to feed us.
We need to what?
Feed us.
Feed us, yes. We gotta get some breakfast in our stomach before the cooking class begins.
Right.
All right, let's go on, Ivy. Let's journey. The first thing Ivy said to me was she said, "Oh, I'm so glad you're not super tall like most Americans." Kind of a half-hearted compliment, but I'll take it. I'm not short, guys. For those that haven't met me in real life. She's making what?
She's making a fried bun. We call it Tiao.
Okay.
And you can see on the side that look like a Spanish churro.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
long stick, right? And she's cutting the dough, and later she's going to fry in the oil, and then will pop up.
So it's almost like a Taiwanese style donut.
Yeah, people call donut, but because it's a long stick, we don't call donut. We call, I normally say it's a Spanish churro.
A Spanish churro, so very long.
Very long.
Oh.
But it's not crisp. It's crispy. It's very different. We serve this in savory, not sweet.
Ivy just blew my mind. She told me most Taiwanese people don't like spicy food.
Yes. Only in the big city, people eat spicy food, and then they will be like a hot pot spicy. So many small shops, they serve the chili on the side or just on the table, optional.
Wow, unexpected, because every restaurant I've been at so far, they have the chili out here. So I thought, like a lot of East Asian countries, they love spice here, but apparently not so much. All right, I love this. We're gonna share a meal on the street here. There was no tables available inside or out to eat our breakfast. So Ivy's gonna prepare it here, and we're gonna chow down and hang out by the garden. Are you hungry, Ivy?
You must be hungry.
I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry.
Okay,
all right.
So I normally, the classic combination is the pastry.
Okay.
They put the youtiao in the Soybean. This is called Soybean.
So they take the pastry, the otia, and then they put it in the Soybean?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's very dry.
Very dry.
Yeah, I don't like it, and most of foreigners don't like it. You like some sauce, but there's no sauce, such things in Taiwan. I mean, in this kind of bread, so no sauce, and it's really dry bread. People don't like it, so today I order an omelette inside.
Okay, to give it some moisture.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is also become very popular feeding omelette in the pastry in Soybean. So this dish we call Soybean. Soybean 夹蛋.
Soybean chao tan.
Yeah, means Soybean with omelette.
Something with omelet. Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
So this is Soybean. You can take it out and just eat like this. So that's the whole pastry.
Wow, that looks really good.
And here, then why I still order the youtiao? Because I'm going to dip youtiao into the soy milk.
Oh, we're gonna dip the youtiao into the soy milk we got. All right. And does that soy milk have sugar in it or no sugar?
I bet I did not require sugar-free. So this is normal with sugar.
Normal with sugar, so very sweet. Okay. All right, here we go. My first bite of jiaoting jiatian.
烧饼夹蛋.
烧饼夹蛋, okay. Wow. That's good. The outside is really flaky, almost like a croissant. I can see how you said it would be very dry, and that you definitely need the egg to add that kind of like moisture element to it. But yeah, that's a really solid egg in the middle. It's got some nice green onion in there to give it a little flavor. Is there anything else in the egg besides the scallion?
No, just egg.
Egg and scallion.
Yes.
And this tasty, and this is wheat flour, right? This is made from wheat flour. Yeah.
And it's very crispy, and sesame on top, very nice fragrance.
Oh yeah, look at that sesame. Yeah, it's a very like hearty, delicious, kind of healthy meal to start the day. What was the cost of this?
What's the cost? It's about like 20-30. about $1.
So about $1. Wow,
About $1.
mega deal. I like this. This is a great way to start the day. I would give this like 3.3 rocket chips. Definitely get this again. Okay, Ivy just told me this recipe is in her cookbook. So if you want to check it out and make your own version of this, check out the links below if you want to follow her on the internet, buy her cookbook, or hopefully you're going to come to Taiwan and take one of her classes or food tours, right?
Thank you. And the cookbook is called Made in Taiwan.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
This is, we use the youtiao dip in many drinks in Taiwan. Okay, so the youtiao dipping in soy milk, or another alternative, you can dip in almond milk.
Almond milk? Oh.
Almond milk, it's not American almond milk.
Oh,
it's Taiwanese, yeah, very different, Taiwanese almond milk. This is also delicious and very classic. We dip in, and then when they soak up all the drink, all the milk.
You're gonna let it sit in there for a little while so it absorbs all the milk, okay?
Yeah, and that will be delicious.
Boom, Ivy taking that big bite. How's it taste? Yeah, look at that. It's a happy lady.
You know?
Wow.
Savory with sweet.
All right, here we go. Now it's time to dip it myself. Very excited for this. Oh, I'm tipping it. I'm spilling the soy milk everywhere. Disaster. Okay, let me put this bag down so y'all can get a bird's eye view of what we're going on here. We're gonna dip it in. Yeah. We're gonna let it sit for a little while, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna let it marinate in there, absorb. Maybe get a little twirl around in there. Oh, I can already tell my finger's gonna be just soaked in oil and so greasy after this. Okay, is that good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Drip, drop, dripping. We're gonna shake that off so we don't get it all over my beard and everywhere. Pow! Mmm! Whoa! That's intense. Very greasy, very oily. Got a great crunch to it. It's like a deep fried croissant almost. Well, it's got a very similar texture as that egg kind of crepe we just had. The soy milk, nicely lightly sweetened. It really balances like the sweetness with the savoriness of it all. Yeah. I like this. This is nice. Very desserty. Way to start breakfast. 3.1 rocket chips. Very good. All right, we have entered the Shedong market, and Ivy, I laughed so hard when she told me this. What do they call the market here?
This market is called Shidong Market, but local people call it 贵妇市场. And literally, it means wealthy ladies market.
The wealthy ladies market. What am I doing here? I'm not wealthy and I'm not a lady. All right, I guess we're making a soup, and so we're gonna look for some fish balls, Ivy tells me. And these are frozen fish balls. Do we know what kind of fish it might be?
This is a squid.
Squid?
Yeah, squid ball. And that's pork ball. And this is milkfish ball.
Milkfish
Yeah,
ball.
milkfish, special fish in Taiwan.
Okay, we're gonna try our first bite, and this is like a jerky, a pork jerky, but like a chip. And then
Like
it's
a
got
chip.
almonds in it.
Yes.
That's such a bizarre combination, especially for like jerky to have almonds in it. I'm super excited for this. Thank you. Whoa, oh, that's so brittle. It's like coming apart with like the lightest touch. Whoa,
That's chip.
unexpected, mega chip. All right, my first bite of the pork floss jerky?
No,
it's not pork
pork
floss.
jerky.
My first bite of the pork jerky with almond chip. Pow. Wow. It's so brittle. Ooh, that's good. It's got this amazing sweetness to it. It's like the lightest, like I feel like a slight breeze would break this thing to a million pieces. It's so good. There's this nice little sweetness mixed in with like the savory of the pork in there. That's addicting. I could eat the entire box.
I know, very
Wow.
addictive.
This is a 4.2 rocket chip snack. This is out of control delicious. I know these are peanuts.
Yes,
I
and
don't know what that.
This is like you, okay?
A little mustache. Is that a mustache nut?
Yeah, it's a water chestnut.
Water chestnut.
But it's not the regular water chestnut you recognize. It's called catalogue.
Yeah, catua.
Catalogue is another water chestnut. Wait, he's cutting it for
These
us.
look so different than the water chestnuts I'm used to. How do I look, guys? Pull it off? Oh, he just cut one open for us.
Yeah,
Thank you,
open
brother.
like this, and then you just bend the
Bend?
corner, and then you take
Now
the
pull it out?
Yeah, you
Oh.
pull out the.
Okay. It's got some like nice moisture on it for me in there. No real aroma to it. Pow, water chestnut time. Ooh. Oh, look at that big one.
Just
Whoa.
pop up.
That's nice. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah,
a little sweet.
very
Yeah, the
light.
tiniest sweet flavor.
Like a tree chestnut. Okay, starchy, very starchy, and just a little sweet.
Yeah, definitely like this is unique. It's a little moist on the outside. It's kind of like a big wet peanut, like a boiled peanut.
He has a special offer for you.
Oh, all right. I'm being told our friend here has a special offer for me. I accept whatever it is. Shay, what is this?
Betel nuts.
Betel nuts.
You heard about this in India
Yes.
or Pakistan?
Yes, I've had betel nut before. It's one of my least favorite things in the world. But it might be different here in Taiwan. Now this like gives you a burst of energy, right? Like,
Yeah. What I am? Yes, you are right. That's give you some energy, especially winter time, and when the weather is very damp and cold. This will keep your body warm.
and it turns your whole mouth red, right?
Yes.
Should I take a bite? Should I?
What? You are the guest. He offered you.
He offered it to me. I can't say no, right? Pow.
You need to chew the whole thing. Chew whole thing. Keep chewing like a chewing gum in your mouth
Okay.
for a couple of minutes. Keep chewing. Keep chewing. Yeah, keep chewing.
Good chewing.
And later you spit out like a chewing gum.
So I don't eat it. I
No,
just chew
you
it.
don't eat it. Like a chewing gum, you don't eat it. You just chew. And then when you think it's ready or you think uncomfortable, spit it out.
We'll give it a couple minutes. It's a little bitter.
A little
There's
bit.
like a little sour element to it.
All flavor.
It's making my breath fresh. I feel like I'm gonna have the freshest breath in the world.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a good like aroma. You know, it's not an addicting flavor. But she was telling me some people, you know, chew this every day. How I look now?
No.
Oh, yeah! Red, very red. I'm gonna have to brush my teeth every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of like reminds me of like anise, like a little black licorice flavor in there as well.
Maybe.
Okay, I think I've had enough. This is what it looks like all chewed up. It's got like these red fibers in it, and then that leaf, and I don't know, guys. Oh no. No rocket ship rating for this. This is not really a food. This is, feels like a substance, like a controlled substance. Oh,
another free treat.
yes, please, more free treats. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my
let me show
gosh.
you. It's a clam. It's a short neck clam.
Short neck clam, okay.
It's pickled too. So you open like this, and then you just eat the meat.
Okay.
Like this.
Suck it out like that. Good. All right, short neck clam time. Peel it back and then. Wow. Ivy, that seasoning is incredible.
Yes.
A little tangy, a little spicy, savory, a little sweet, like an umami flavor. Oh my gosh, that's like the best flavor I've ever had on a clam. Incredible. That's a 4.8 rocket ship clam. I want a million. I want to eat these every day. Oh my. These are so good. Ivy tells me that these clams have become very popular in the bars. So you have a little cocktail and then you slurp down the clams. I could definitely see how little like a little wine or something, a little beer, and those clams would be an absolute mega combo. All right, now it's time to get a few ingredients for whatever we're cooking up later. I don't want her to tell me because I want it to be a surprise, you dig? Again, look at how fresh all this stuff looks here. I mean, it's like the greenest of greens, the reddest of reds. Now let's get a look at what kind of fish they're offering. We've got some snapper, we've got grouper. Ivy tells me that the salmon is imported. And what is the other one that's imported?
Flounder.
The flounder is imported, but everything else is fished right here from the seas. Oh, everything is so amazingly colorful and fresh. All right, these are my new favorite women in Taiwan because they said I was handsome. Thank you so much, ladies. Shay. Oh, what is?
Guess what?
Are those the liver, the gizzard, kidneys? The organ, the male organ, the penis. That's the penis? That black chicken penis? Are we gonna be eating black chicken penis today? Is it good? Is the penis good?
It's creamy.
Creamy black penis. Wow. Sometimes the jokes write themselves. All right, we're leaving the wealthy rich ladies market and we're heading back to Ivy's kitchen to do some cooking. We didn't even get to explore like 1/5 of this market. I think I might have to come back here on my own. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to figure out without Ivy though, because this place is massive and just like the colors, the flavors, the smells, the aromas, like pure madness. All right, everybody, welcome to Ivy's kitchen. Not her home, even though I totally thought it was a home because it looks like a home. But she said she wants her kitchen to be cozy. I love that. I love that. We got the wok set up. We got the fridge. We got the stainless steel appliances. We got all our mixes of herbs and spices and secret ingredients. Then we got everything we bought today from the market. And I've already told my followers that I'm not the best with my hands when it comes to things like cutting and slicing.
But don't worry, I will give you 10 fingers back.
10 fingers back, okay.
So today, like I told you, staple food in Taiwan is rice,
Rice.
right? So today I'm going to cook stir-fry rice noodles.
Stir-fry rice noodle,
Rice
okay.
vermicelli. Now I'm going to pour the hot water into the rice vermicelli. So I will soak rice vermicelli in the water so they will become soft. So this is the Taiwan basil.
This is the Taiwan basil. I'm washing it, okay?
Okay, washing is a bit.
Okay, here's a spotlight of just a few of the ingredients. We've got some Taiwanese celery, we've got that Taiwanese cabbage, and then the Taiwanese carrot. So I totally thought this was beef, but it's actually pork. I was really surprised because of the darker color. Ivy here tells us it's something called breck hair pork.
Yeah,
and so it's much more darker on the inside. Now she's busted out some mushrooms. She's gonna let those soak in the water for a little bit. Is there a name for this type of mushroom?
Shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake mushrooms, yes.
And
Ooh,
also the dry shrimp, we are going to.
We're rehydrating the dry shrimp, okay?
Yes. And
First, we're
then,
gonna slice up the onion.
yes, this is onion grown in Taiwan.
I don't think I've ever julienned anything in my life. Just so y'all know here. Okay.
So this is ready.
This is ready.
Yeah,
okay.
you just go this way. Yeah, good.
Too big? Too thick?
It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Home style cooking, right?
Home
Very
style,
free.
yeah.
There's a little bit fat there.
The fat's really hard to cut through.
Not really.
I guess I'm just weak. We got the clams. We got garlic, and then ginger,
Yeah, ginger.
and then a red chili.
Yeah, so with the basil. So this is one dish. We're going to just slice the ginger. We don't peel the ginger.
Not peeling it. Okay.
Save your time. It's nutrition.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Okay, either.
The amount of knowledge I've gained just by spending the morning with Ivy, incredible. Who knew you didn't need to peel the ginger? Game changer. Ginger changer.
This for the garlic.
Smash it, yeah.
Yeah, just smash. And this is another dish. Oh, haka simple fry.
Haka simple fry.
Yeah, so
you're
we are
cutting up
going-
the scallions.
Yeah, with the white and green all together.
All of it's not just the white and green mixed in, okay?
Yes, and then the Taiwan celery as well. Again, like all the same size in chop.
The pork belly has now been unleashed. Ivy is chopping it up. Oh, look at how nice that looks. Look at those colors coming off of it. So Ivy, now we just busted out this is dry squid.
Yes.
And it's used as an offering to the gods. But we're making what's called a haka fry here, and she told me the haka people are nomadic and that they've been all over Taiwan, China, Malaysia. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of haka culture in my life, but
Yeah.
fascinating that the squid is being used
Yeah,
as
so
an
now
offering.
it's become soft, and
Okay.
we are going to fry later all together with these ingredients. This is
Is that our old friend tofu?
tofu. Yeah, another type of tofu we call dry tofu here, but it's not completely dry. It's just very firm,
Ooh,
super
okay.
firm.
So dry, firm tofu. Okay.
Yeah. So the color comes from spices. They just give the spices flavor for the tofu, and that's the combination.
So on the outside, it's been kind of like battered in spices, or not just kind of like coated?
Yes, like very covered with the spices. Morning glory
This is
or
morning glory?
water spinach.
Morning glory or water spinach, okay?
Yeah.
And this is going to be for our third and final dish.
Yeah, so this will go with the beef. So the beef, only 2 ingredients.
Only 2 ingredients in the beef. Nice. Very,
Yeah.
very simple, like you talked about earlier. All right, we are seconds from showtime. We got all our ingredients cut up, chopped up, ready to go. And we'll take one more look at everything we're working with here, y'all. It's about to be a spread. So we're doing something called mise en scène. Mise en scène?
Yes.
And that's essentially putting everything in order. Mise en scène sounds like a French word. Is it a French word?
Yeah, it is.
I did not know that.
It's
Boy.
a French cooking words.
Keep learning something new every single day. Mise en scène. Ooh, okay, now you're squeezing the moisture out of those, the mushrooms. Okay, squeezing all that juice
Okay,
out.
and then we use the juice too.
Ooh.
So, but the juice, you only use the clean part.
Okay.
So I will.
The clean part?
Yeah, see?
Like the see-through stuff, we don't want any of that
yeah,
residue. Okay.
Yeah, the residue. We don't want the residue. So this is the pork.
Is that little, what kind of, is that soy sauce?
Soy sauce,
Okay.
yeah.
But the pork does have this like much more darker, like bright red to it.
Right.
It kind of matches your outfit a little bit.
So just little soy sauce for marinade, give flavor. So when you fry, they taste better.
Step one, we're heating up the wok and we're adding the sunflower oil.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just heat up the wok until the temperature is right, hot enough. You add the oil. Shiitake mushroom first.
Shiitake mushrooms first, okay.
Yeah, to get the fragrance. And then because it's a rehydrate, soft, you need to dehydrate them again.
Okay.
Remove some moist, so they will be golden and crispy.
So dehydrate, then you get a rehab, and now we're gonna dehydrate them again. Okay.
Yeah.
Little baby scrimps going in.
Yeah.
Bye baby scrimps. Oh, look at that! Listen to that sound.
Okay.
Oh, they're dancing around in there.
Yeah. So when you smell that,
it's electricity.
This is the pork.
And then we're putting the pork in. Oh,
Yeah,
baby. Wow, it's all cooking so fast too with that heat.
Yeah. Okay, so now you can cook the pork. You can see the color change quickly.
Yeah, so fast.
And it's cooked.
Taking on this like much more brown caramelized kind of color to it.
Yeah, and then you will add
the freshness. There comes the onion.
Yes. So the onion all in, and then you fry the onion.
Ivy is creating her own sauce there. She's using that mushroom water. She's using some soy sauce. She threw some pepper in there as well. Carrots are just now dropping into the wok, and now they were hitting them with that cabbage as well.
Yes. Okay, then you just give them a simple stir. Onion also
tender?
salt, right?
No,
Tender.
saucy.
Now all the sauce in.
Ivy, the sauce boss.
Okay, and a little bit more water because the rice noodle will soak up
Okay,
all the
diluting that oil a little bit. Oh.
Okay. And then you stir all the noodle from the sauce.
Let all that sauce get spread out throughout the noodles, all right?
Yeah, and the noodle is too long. What I do is just cut the noodle in the wok.
Chopping it up a little bit, okay.
Yeah.
All right, green onions dropping in for the garnish.
Right.
Oh.
Just the last minute.
I wish you could all be here with me to just smell what's going on. I mean, this isn't a kitchen. This is a factory of love, of sensuality, of aromas, of like out-of-body experiences, y'all. No exaggeration. And there we are, looking just glorious. Look at that steam come off of it. All right, this is the haka fry, and first you're putting the fat in.
Yeah, the fat in. So
That's all the pork belly, right?
Yeah, pork belly will give some fat as well.
Tofu time.
Tofu and the squid all together.
Along with the squid, you can drop those all in at once. Okay. Garlic, yeah. my personal favorite ingredient of all time. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So now, all the vegetable in.
Here come all the veggies. Here come the celery. Here come the green onions, the scallions.
Now the rice wine.
Here comes the rice wine. Oh.
And your soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Okay. And then the salt as well.
Salt it up. Get the sodium in there.
Yes. And then some pepper. Okay, white pepper always. In Taiwanese cooking, always white pepper.
Always white pepper, okay?
Yeah.
And here we go. The simple haka fry is done. Look at that, look at those colors. Look at how much more dark the tofu and the pork belly is once we stir fried it. Oh, look at those red chilies on top. All right, now it's time for that sauté stir fried beef, right? Okay, and here we go. We've got the sauté sauce. You scooped in there. Oh, it's nice and thick. We're gonna add a little bit of soy sauce in there as well.
Yes.
Just a little spoonful. Oh, look at how like nice dark that looks in there. Balance it out with the sugar.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna take.
You use this to scrape.
To stir. So I drop it in and then start.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Whoa! That's hot.
Quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they won't stick.
Okay.
Right.
Wow. Very quick. Wow. That's so hot. Unreal.
You burn yourself.
No.
Okay. You see the color change, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now
the color changed so dramatically.
Right. Then you put your garlic in.
Drop the garlic in. Whoa. Fast and furious. Like I said, new respect for anyone that hosts a cooking show. Start stirring those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep stirring.
They're gonna cook so fast, yeah. A little more water in there. Keep it hydrated.
Yeah, because you need to cook the vegetable high heat.
High heat, okay.
Okay, you see the beef already soft. Return the beef.
Return the beef, okay.
Yeah.
Now we're putting the beef
And
back in there.
The sauce too.
The sauce too, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The sauce,
now we're gonna
not
add,
all.
not all.
Yeah, save a little bit.
Is that good? Save
Good,
that much? Okay.
good.
Perfect.
Keep stirring.
And now comes the plating. Oh, just look at those colors.
Plating.
It's so juicy.
Just
looks
like a mountain in
saucy.
Taiwan.
Like a mountain, yeah.
Yeah.
A beef mountain. So we got the fish balls dropping in. We picked up at the market earlier, and they're just going into some hot water right now.
Yes.
Okay. First off, we're gonna put in the garlic and the ginger first.
Yeah. And then you just stir the cold with the oil, and then you leave it.
And then we leave it, okay?
Yeah, leave it.
Leave it, okay?
Just wait for about 20-30 seconds. The
now we're putting the clams in, everybody?
Yeah. Okay.
Wine, okay.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle the wine.
More. Okay,
Good.
okay. The soy sauce.
Soy sauce, okay.
Yeah, not all. Yeah, just about 2 tablespoons. Go. Good.
Adding a little bit of celery now that it's starting to boil.
Yeah.
I love that color contrast in there, the white with the green. And the final touch here is going to be the fried shallots. Those are the only ingredients.
Yeah.
Celery, fried shallots, and the fish balls.
All right.
Very, very easy.
Okay, now.
Boom. There comes the Taiwanese basil.
Yes.
And the red chili pepper.
Red chili pepper, just the final touch.
All right, Ivy tells me I've officially passed my stir-fry course. Everything is set, y'all. Let's get an up-close look at what we're working with here. Look at those clams. Look at oh, everything here is just smells so intoxicatingly delicious. I can't wait to tear into just every single bite. Okay, first up, we're taking our rice noodles here. I'm going straight off the top so I can get all those vegetables in there. All right, everybody, let's try our first bite of the vermicelli here. This rice noodle dish. Amazing aroma. Oh gosh. Pow. You know, all the vegetables, all the pork, all the seasonings are really good, but I think the secret ingredient was love. What does this taste? So good. Wow. Yes. I love how chewy the noodle remains. Even though we cooked it, I like the chewy texture to it. That's really, really nice. Yeah. It pairs so well with like the tenderness of this pork. And even though this was stir fried, it doesn't taste greasy. It tastes very light. It tastes very healthy. Oh my gosh. I'm loving the texture element from the cabbage and the carrot in there. Okay, this is my first taste of the fishbowl soup. Should I? Am I going to be like sent to jail if I take a bite like this? Is that okay, or do I? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We all do that.
All right, we're gonna make sure we get a bunch of that broth in there. It's nice and clear. Pow. Whoa.
Chewy, bouncing.
A chewy ball, yeah. I thought it was gonna be like lighter and softer, but it's got some consistency to it. Yeah. That's good. It's not a really strong fish flavor either. No. It's nice and mild.
That one is. It's not fishball. That one is probably the meatball.
The meatball. That would explain it. Okay. And now that I know that, it does taste like a meatball.
Be careful for this one, big one. The juice will explode when you bite it.
Almost like a soup dumpling. Okay, so I'm gonna eat it over here so I don't torch myself. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Right. It's on the inside there. So wait, is that rice on the outside?
No, fish outside, inside is the meatball.
Oh, no way.
It's a
fish
pork.
On the outside, pork meatball.
Yes, pork meatball is the
That's inside. A different level. Yeah, you're definitely getting that, like, it's a mild fish flavor, and then I do love the taste of that meatball. That's nice. And then just the basic ingredients here in this broth, like, where is that the basil? Or what do we put in here? I'm getting Celery, okay. The Taiwanese celery, very strong. That's like the most strong celery flavor I've ever had in my life. It's one of the first primary flavors you taste That's nice. All right, next up, it's time to get real beefy with it. This is that beef that was cooked in the garlic and the sauté sauce. Got a ton of this morning glory, a ton of this beef, pow. Wow. I love the flavor of the morning glory. It's got a very fresh, earthy element to it. And then paired with the beef is super tender. You really absorb that sauté sauce. So I'm getting all those flavors in there. Just a little bit of tanginess, a tiny bit of sweetness. This overall like savoriness. I feel this is a good meal for like a cold day. Like heat you right up.
Haka simple fry.
This is the haka simple fry. Definitely got to get one of those red chilies in there. Okay, grabbing a little bit of the pork belly, grabbing a little bit of the tofu. Pow, whoops. So fresh, so light. Wow. That pork belly, so fatty. Just like the sauté sauce, the beef really absorbs that celery, that Taiwanese celery flavor. I mean, it's so like fresh and kind of pungent. I've never had a celery like that. It really complements the beef and the pork belly and the tofu. And the tofu is chewy, really chewy. Let's try the clam dish now. We're gonna grab some of these clams and put them on here. Right. Okay, my first clam, pow. It's like melting in your mouth. Wow.
Very briny.
Yeah, not too briny though. Like it's a very like subtle, mild. Again, just the tiniest bit of sweetness is in there as well. And then, oh, the aroma from that celery again. Or no, the Thai basil. Excuse me, the Thai basil.
Right.
That's so strong in there. I could eat like 100 of these. And that's that. We are absolutely stuffed. We're gonna keep pushing our stomachs to the limit and try to finish off as much of this delicious Taiwanese cuisine as we can. Ivy, sincerely, this is one of my favorite days ever traveling. You gave me such an in-depth and robust kind of deep dive into Taiwanese culture and food. Everything you cooked is amazing. Thanks for helping to improve my cooking skills by just about 1% here. Please pre-order or buy her cookbook depending on what time you're watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this experience as much as I did. My name's Brent Timm. This is IVY CHEN, and we're saying ciao for now.